이건가 보다. 아이씨, 이 동굴이네. 헷갈리게 딴 동굴을 들어가가지고 갑자기 광신도들을 잡고 왔잖아. 뭐 얘야? 왜 이렇게 커 얘? 어? 잠깐만 얘. 아니 기별도 안 가겠는데 이거? 선생님 이거 어떻게 하냐? 이거 어떻게 해? 잠깐만 이거 화나셨는데? 선생님! 아이고 나 머리를 맞았어. 이 자식아, 이 자식아. 온다. 겁나 무서워. 이 자식. 여기로 따라올 거야? 못 오지? 똥꼬. 곰이 왜 이렇게 많아 여기? 똥꼬. 응? 곰 3마리인데? 여기 갑자기 뭐야? 갑자기 밑으로 떨어. 잠깐만. 아니 야 이거 뭐야? 얘는 태그 배치를 해 갑자기. 잠깐만 나 피 없어. 아니 저기, 아니 나 분명히 얘랑 싸우고 있었는데 얘는 저 어디 갔냐? 얘 뭐야? 갑자기 얘는 뭐야? 아니 얘는 백곰이네? 아니 쟤는 뭐야? 저 어디 갔어 쟤? 저 거의 다 잡았는데? 잠깐만 씨. 일단 싸움 벗어나야 피가 차나? 아니 갑자기 한 놈은 사라지고 딴 놈이 나와가지고 태그 매치를 하고 있네? 피 좀 채워봐. 다시 가자. 3마리나 있어 여기. 칼로 싸워야겠다. 칼이 세겠죠? 똥꼬! 머리! 너만 들어와. 그렇지. 빨리 와. 이 자식아. 이 자식. 찌르기. 팍. 피해줘. 발차기. 빡. 아프지 임마. 찌르기. 피해주고. 동작이 커. 피하면 돼. 피해. 촤. 피해. 씨. 똥꼬. 발차기. 찌르기. 피해버려. 그렇지. 빵댕이 임마. 아유 씨. 힘들어. 오케이. 이 안에 들어가면은 뭔가 아이템 있을 것 같은 느낌인데. 얘는 보니까 어디 떨어져서 꼈는데? 이거 봐, 이거 무슨 뭐야 얘? 화석이 됐는데? 어디로 떨어진 거야 지금 도대체? 당황스럽네. 스파르타의 어리띠. 곰이 뭔 이렇게 보물을 잘도 모아놨냐? 이 해골의 방이었는데, 동굴이었는데.
The Spartans may draw near to our walls, but we must come together now for the glory of Athens. Glory for you!
Friends, please! Just because the Spartans are near our walls does not mean we can act like them! A good crop? Shame the Spartans burned the fields where it grew! The Parthenon is glorious, Pericles, but at what cost? How many triremes could we have built instead?
We must not become divided!
We are divided, and the Spartans are winning! Act, Pericles, or I will!
Good. You came. Things are worse than I feared. Cleon has turned the mob. We have to hurry.
Where?
To Pericles. Stay back! He is no threat to Pericles. I assure you.
Ah, Herodotus. It's fine. Let them through.
It's good to see you again, Pericles.
And you as well. I only wish it were under better circumstances. And who's this?
Alexios.
Welcome, Alexios. And what did you think of your first taste of Athens?
I think you did a great job.
It's so easy to forget the good someone has done when times become hard.
Pericles, we've come to...
We must choose our moment wisely and speak our words more privately.
Fine. We've come to you on urgent business.
As does everybody.
I may have told Alexios you'd invite him to your symposium.
You'd ask me to exclude every Athenian and invite an outsider instead. You heard the crowd. They don't need another reason to hate me.
If he's working for you, maybe the prying eyes will see him as a servant.
I'm no one's servant.
Alexios, this is Athens. If you want something, sometimes you have to play a role.
And what exactly is it that you want?
I'm looking for a woman who's very important to me. Herodotus said a symposium could be useful for gaining information.
He would be correct. I can get you in, although I can't promise the information you seek will be found.
Just tell me what to do.
First, check on my colleague, Mediochos. He was meant to meet me today, and it's not like him to miss an appointment.
Done.
My friend, Phidias, needs to be taken out of Athens as soon as possible.
Anything else?
Yes. There's an ostracism vote taking place that could use your influence.
Metiochos. You said he was your colleague?
A politician and ally. He's one of my most loyal friends.
Phidias, the famous sculptor? What did he do exactly?
He stands accused of multiple offenses and is awaiting trial. You'll find him under close guard at his workshop.
Ostracism?
Exile is a term you may be more familiar with. Here in Athens, we vote between two people to decide who should leave.
It's between the sophist Anaxagoras and another man on trial for impiety. My contact near the Agora will give you the details.
I'll do it.
I'll expect you to use discretion.
That went well. It isn't exactly an invitation, but the promise of one is just as good. Although I'm sure he'll still ask Aspasia if it's okay.
So long as it comes.
여기 퀘스트가 있는데?
You there, Mistios. I have here, friend.
어? 이 아저씨 페리클리스 옆에 있던 아저씨구나.
Pericles.
From what I saw, you weren't doing much associating.
That's just politics. Pericles is a good man, a fine man, just not the right man.
That's not what I heard.
From whose lips? His?
I've heard you both speak. You treat people's lives like it's some sort of game.
Politics is a game, and one with high stakes. I play for the people, while Pericles plays for power.
어...
Politics should be about the people. Isn't that the heart of Athenian democracy?
I'm not saying Pericles doesn't care for the people, just that he doesn't lead them with a firm enough hand.
Did you actually need something? Or did you just want to educate me on the finer points of democracy?
Pericles is holding parties for the rich and powerful while we're under siege. What I want is for my people to reclaim control. You could help me.
My services don't come cheap.
I understand the wills of commerce and the needs of the people. I will pay you handsomely for your services.
And how do you want me to help? Help Athens, not me. The Spartans howl outside our city walls. Create chaos among their ranks. Make them suffer as we do. Think about it. Will you take my commission and show the Spartans we are not defeated yet?
I have no problem killing Spartans.
Good. Kill their commander, Nabis. Destroy their supplies and return to me with proof of your exploits. Show them that we have teeth too.
I'll get it done.
Trust me, this is a huge opportunity for you.
근데 이거 그 페리클레스는 그러면 안 된다고 했던 거 아니야? 싸우면 안 된다고 뭐 연설에서 그런 거 아니었나? 뭐야?
By the gods! Why did it have to be snakes?
뱀 때문에 그런 거 같은데?
Hurry! Kill the snakes before it's too
이
late!
뱀? 이거?
Why are there so many snakes?
그거 아닌데요? 누가 여기다가 가둬놓고 뱀을 푼 거네. 이렇게 여러 마리 있는 거 보면.
Blessed be the god that sent you here. I'd have been eaten alive if it weren't for you.
I don't think they'd eat you.
But they would have certainly killed me. So thank you.
I'm always happy to help someone in need.
The world could do with more like you. Especially now.
Pericles sent me. He was worried about you. Do you often get tied up and surrounded by snakes?
How can you joke about this? Thugs broke into my home, dragged me here, tied me up and surrounded me with these hideous creatures. They must be stopped.
The snakes?
The thugs!
Why would anyone do this?
Politicians are easy targets in these troubled times. When they tied me up, they said I was a snake. That I should die by my own kind.
Did you recognize the people who did this?
Pericles asked me to go down to the fishing district and talk with the poor and sick, to give them hope. That's how I recognized their voices.
Oh yes.
They threw rotten food and yelled insults at me. These thugs disguised their faces, but their voices and the stench of fish were unmistakable.
Where should I look?
I couldn't see their faces, but I recognized their voices from one of the districts I visited. They're regulars at Cleon's rallies. They live in the flooded part of the city, near the wall.
그 깡패들 잡아 죽이면 되는 거지?
I'll track them down, Metiochos. Don't worry.
Tensions are high right now. At this rate, we'll tear each other apart within the city before the Spartans can breach the walls.
여기구만.
The part of Athens I doubt Pericles is proud to talk about.
뭐 뱀이 있네?
Snakes. Like the ones that were meant to kill Metiochos.
아하. 이 집 안으로 들어가야 되나 본데. 뭐야 이거? 아 위로 들어가야 되나?
It looks like the thugs who attacked Metiochos weren't the masterminds behind this plot.
이제 일격을 날릴 순간입니다. 페리클레스의 부패한 친구인 메티오코스는 너무 오랫동안 빈민들을 탄압했습니다. 이 뱀들을 가져가세요. 메티오코스가 빈민들을 탄압했다는데? 좋은 사람이 아닌가?
Snake bites. And someone hid the body. Though I have a feeling this death was an
아,
accident.
뭐 시체가 있었네 여기.
This must be the house of Metiochos' attackers. But the letter proves they're just tools in someone else's plan.
Whose?
What the fuck are you doing sniffing around my house?
You attacked Metiojos. I found the snakes, the letter from your friend, and a body. All here.
Boraktis. We all knew the risks. Change don't happen without a bit of blood being spilled.
Why kill Metiojos with snakes?
We're prisoners in our own city because of Pericles and his crooked friends. The snake dealer told us it's time to send a message. Time they suffered.
You can't take the law into your own hands. Now I need to decide what to do with you.
Cleon says it's time we took the city back from the elite. Time to fight. Don't matter what you do to us. There will be others who follow our lead.
I know someone gave you those snakes. They used you to do their dirty work. I want to know who.
He's a real hero of Athens. No puppet of Pericles is going to stop him.
말해.
Tell me what I want to know, or I'll cut you down right now. Your cause will be forgotten, and so will you.
All right, all right. He's got a camp just outside the walls. Sells his snakes from there.
꺼져.
It's not too late to make a difference, but we have to work together.
Maybe you're right. You didn't have to show us mercy. But where do we start?
Start here. This district is your home. Ignore the politicians and concentrate on where you can make change.
Thank you. We will try.
I need to rid Athens of
말 잘 듣네 이 사람들 의외로. 근데 페리클레스가 진짜로 탄압했고 메티오코스가 빈민들을 탄압하고 이게 아직 확실하지 않은 것 같은데? 진짜로 탄압했을 수도 있을 것 같은데? 뱀 여기 있네. 엄마 죽여야 되는 건가? 아 뱀상인 처치약이니까 죽여야 되네.
You'll feel the sting of my venom.
얘 18이야? 레벨 왜 이렇게 높아? 들어와. 하이 파 피해주고 불 발차기 먼저 빠 피해. 동 묻혔네. 빠 때리기.
I'll end you, Mistios.
스턴. 뭐야 불 붙었는데? 이거 스턴하니까 불도 붙네? 칼에 아니까 칼에 불 묻히고 저거 스턴하니까는 불이 퍼지네. 뭐야 왜 이렇게 세? 꺼져. 눌러봐. 빠 자식이 까버려. 빠 피해. 어디가 저거. 불 찌르기. 빠 불 붙더라. 빠 들어가 불구덩이로. 스턴. 빠 찌르기. 죽어. 발로 까버려. 빠 그렇지. 영입은 뭐야? 영입도 있어?
Take your. His death should keep friends of Pericles safe.
영입도 되네? 영입을 했네 갑자기 독살범을? 뭐야 이게? 너무 밑도 끝도 없이 영입을 하는 거 아니야? 아니 독살범을.
Keep it. Stop. I can't let you go any further.
It isn't often you see a guard outside of an artist's workshop.
I just do what I'm told, stranger. And until I'm told otherwise, no one is going in or out.
Stand aside. This is important.
So is keeping people out. Maybe you can see Phidias after his trial, if the people spare his life.
피디아스의 연인이다. 그냥 페리클리스가 보내서 왔다.
I'm working for Pericles. He wants me to see Phidias.
Well, I'm working for the people of Athens and they want Phidias dead. Now back off or you're dead too.
아씨, 너 그러다 죽어.
Everyone has a price. How much drachmi is this going to take?
Depends how much you have.
500? 비싼데? 죽어야겠다.
I tried to be nice. I really did.
죽어야지 뭐. 어? 자식아. 꺼져. 꺼져. 귀찮게 하고 있어, 이씨. 별것도 아닌 게 말이야. 너씨 저기 어떻게 올라간 거야? 안녕하세요.
Sorry about that.
How did you get past the guard? No one gets past the guard.
Relax. Pericles sent me.
Praise Athena. I knew he'd send help. I was worried they sent someone after me.
They? Who?
The shadows in the night. Why you fear falling asleep?
밤의
They're
그림자?
hunting me. Us. No one is safe in Athens anymore.
The
교단?
cult of Cosmos. You know about them.
Of course I know about the cult. Here, look at this.
These are instructions.
On how to kill me. But they've been torn.
Then Pericles isn't just getting you out of Athens to save you from the trial. He's saving you from being murdered.
I don't know who to trust. I'm just an artist. I just wanted to create. Please, what am I to do?
First, you need to pull yourself together. You're on trial. The people are against you. And now I find that the cult want to kill you. I said pull yourself together.
Yes, of course.
근데 멘붕 올 것 같은데?
Cleon said
그런 얘기
you're
들으면?
wasting the people's drachmi. If he had his way, he'd serve them your head.
Cleon mentioned me? That's going to hurt Pericles. First impiety, now theft. After all we've done for this city.
You and Pericles seem close.
For Pericles and me, it started with our love of Athens. Our differences push us to greatness. That is true friendship.
가자.
All right, we need to go. Do you have any idea where I can take you?
South of Athens, there's an island called Seriphos. My friend Theras lives there. When I
세리포스 성.
discovered the plot against me, I sent word to him. If anyone can help us, he can.
Good. Any clues he has of the cultist identities, I want them.
Yes, anything. A guard.
어, 누구 왔네?
I'll distract them while you sneak out. Meet me tonight to set sail for Seriphos. Don't show your face until you see me at the docks.
I understand.
You didn't think you could attack one of us and get away with it, did you?
아테네
Come on and
싸움꾼.
fight!
금방 든데 저거? 야, 얼마 안 나네. 일단 훔쳐주고. 그거! 피 달았다 많이. 패링. 뭐야? 피해주고. 빠. 잘 가시고. 어디 갔어? 피디아스를 찾아야 되나? 어디 갔냐 갑자기? 점프. 뭐해?
Good. You made it. I was beginning to worry.
I told you I'd get you out of Athens.
So you did.
Can your friend be trusted?
Theras and I have been friends
테라스.
for a long time. I just sent word telling him where to meet us.
갑시다.
Wasting time will only get us into trouble. Let's head to Serifos while we still can.
설마 배 타고 직접 가야 되는 거 아니겠죠? 직접 가야 되나? 겁나 귀찮은데. 이런.
Ready for sail!
어디야? 우와! 여기까지 가라고? 미쳤네 이것들. 가는 김에 얘나 잡을까? 위대한 오끼토끼? 잠깐만 일로 빠른 이동해서 부르면 안 되나? 왠지 될 것 같기도. 이미 제가 배에 탔으니까 여기서 부르면은 배가 일로 오겠죠? 여보 여기 타 있잖아. 게이드.
Let's set sail!
가자 얘들아.
Faster! Fast as we can!
여기 정박이 되나? 여기다 그냥 돼야 되나 본데. 스탑 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 스탑.
Ship.
You don't have to do that.
Do what?
Fill the silence.
Oh, I wasn't trying to do that at all. I simply
Stop.
don't find
어디가?
myself traveling the seas very often.
It can be freeing.
Yes, freeing seems to be an accurate word. Although I've begun to feel a bit sick.
여기 왜 안
Lean
멈춰?
over the side if you need
됐다.
to.
씨.
Otherwise, you're cleaning it up.
대화에서 안 멈추는 거였구나.
Forwards!
The commander's leaving the deck.
가자. 아니 잠수하지 마. 나 여기서 일 좀 하고 올게. 나온다. 오케이. 일로 와봐도. 오케이. 따라와. 뭐야? 아니 뭐야? 오키토스만 오는 거 맞지? 아니네? 왜 죄다 덤벼들지? 이상한데? 뭐야? 왜 죄다 들어와 이거? 해주고. 아니 잠깐만. 나 얘만 이렇게. 아우씨. 여기까지 와봐. 아니. 아 얘네 뭐야? 너 다 사라져 빨리. 잠깐만 나 죽겠어. 나 죽으면 안 돼. 나 사라져 빨리. 너는 뭐야? 꺼져라. 그렇지. 죽었죠 저거는? 죽었어. 너 안 죽나? 물에 빠지면 죽던데? 이 아저씨들 왜 자꾸 들어와? 귀찮게 이거. 죽어라 오키토스. 오키토스 빨리 죽어. 여기서도 숨통을 끊어야 돼? 얘 용병이 아니라 교단원이었구나. 나이스. 손쉽게 처리했죠. 개이득이고. 드디어 나왔어.
Sails up now! Ready sails for docking!
여기도 퀘스트 몇 개 있는데요? 몇 개 하고 가겠는데? 온 김에.
It's good to see you alive and well, Phidias.
And you, Theras.
여기가
As you can
테라스구나.
see, I didn't get here alone.
Ah, yes, the kind and thoughtful hero you mentioned in your letter.
I'm glad I could get
이런
you
멘트
out alive.
해줘야죠.
And for that heroism, I found some information on a man named Brisson who's plotting Phidias' early demise. Hopefully you can make something of this clue.
I can.
Please give Pericles my thanks and my farewell. And be careful. I still believe many in Athens are in danger.
오, 활 좋은 거 얻었다. 나 그러니까 레벨업 했는데. 능력 올려야겠죠? 이거 패시브부터 올리자. 칼. 이것도 올려야 돼. 됐고. 뭐야? 뭐 하는 거야? 헤사로스 피르고스? 보물 있어 여기? 여기 안에 뭐가 있나 보네? 뭐야? 왜 이렇게 놀래?
I'll see you all at the selection ceremony, ladies.
아티오스.
I especially hope you show up.
Let me guess. He's rich.
That's Etios, the scion of the most influential family in Chaos. And his wife-choosing ceremony is tomorrow. We need Eros's blessings to be picked.
You hope to marry into riches.
No! My feelings are for Etios, not his wealth.
Even if your feelings for him are real, they get stronger with Drachmi.
No! I really am in love with him.
You better start praying like the rest of them.
No, I have to stand out. If I do what everyone else is doing, I'll never be picked by Eros or Etios. I need to do something. Anything. Anything? Yes.
헤카테 마녀.
Eros? Please. His ears are stuffed full with the prattling of these women. Let me help. I'm a witch of Hecate, goddess of witchcraft and magic. I know just the thing. A love potion.
그거면 되겠군요.
Stranger things work.
I'll buy it from you, please. Sell it to me. And don't let the others hear you. I don't need your drachmi. I spread the word of Hecate freely. But a love potion is tailored to the imbiber. I have to make one. Just for you. And once you've drained every last drop of it down your pretty throat, you will exude pure, irresistible beauty. Aetios will fall in love with you instantly. First, we'll need two things. A cask of the finest wine and some wild mushrooms. But where can I find that at such short notice? I'm sure the Mystios could procure these items for you. Please, Mystios. Please, you've got to help me. In the name of love and a lot of drachmi. Well, I'll give you all I've got. If Etios picks me, I'll be sure to give you even more.
오케이.
Fine. I'll get the ingredients for your love potion. The finest wine. Isn't
야,
much
내가
to
다
borrow.
구해?
How will I get it?
하나는 네가
A
해라.
bit of expensive wine was lost in a shipwreck recently. Look around the wreckage in Pirate Bay, and you'll find a cask or two. If it hasn't already been pillaged by pirates. It's beached on the west coast of the island.
Where will I find wild mushrooms?
No. A new shipment of very special mushrooms has arrived at the customs warehouse. Fetch me some of those.
저 알고 보면 독보서신 거 아니야?
That's all. I'll see to the items.
Excellent. Meet us at the temple on the hilltop when you're done.
통관 창고.
The customs warehouse. Better get looking for
뭐야?
those
아 여기도
mushrooms.
제한구역인가 본데? 그냥 아무 생각 없이 들어와 버렸네. 네, 독보서시네. 큰일났다. 들어온 것 같은데. 죽여. 바로 죽여. 죽어. 여기 스캔 좀 해야겠는데? 어? 이거 뭐 군사 그거였네? 꽤 많은데? 이게 그냥 보통 미션이 아니었구만. 보물 하나. 일로 들어오면 안 됐던 것 같은데? 나가자. 암살 데미지를 올려야겠어요. 이거 한 번에 안 죽잖아. 나랑 레벨 똑같은데도. 이거 봐. 일로 와봐, 너. 죽어! 죽어! 빨리! 그렇지. 뭐야, 불 떴대. 어? 왜 내려오는데, 쟤네? 왜 내려와? 쟤네 뭐 이렇게 얘기를 많이 해? 뭐야, 불 왜부터 와, 이씨. 불 꺼, 빨리. 여기 있다. 보물. 용사의 허리띠. 저 우두머리 저기 윗마당 있다. 왜? 아니야. 잘못 들었어. 잘못 들은 거야, 너. 죽어! 나이스! 죽었다, 얘는. 나이스. 아니, 이게 왜 걸려? 뒤에 있었는데. 피해주고. 가! 씨. 이거 봐. 죽어, 빨리. 됐어. 나오나? 나가지 마라, 너 그냥. 여기 있어! 빵! 발로 까버리기! 찌르기! 힐! 발로 까! 어디가? 힐! 나이스! 마지막 하나. 죽어! 죽어! 잘 가시고. 끝났죠? 아주 깔끔했고. 여기도 제한구역이었네, 여기도. 뭔 생각으로 일로 보낸 거야, 마녀는. 다섯 명이야? 5명이면 뭐 간단하지.
That must be the shipwreck she was talking about.
들어가자. 빠! 들어와. 찌르기. 죽고. 발로 까버리고. 찌르고. 별거 아니구만. 어디가 넌? 빠! 죽어!
Wine and wild mushrooms. That's all of it. I should go to the girl and the witch at the temple. Here's everything you asked for.
Thank you, Misthios. Now, I just need a more personal artifact. The last ingredient.
압류.
I've come this far. I'll see it through. What else do you need, witch?
No, no. What I need, the girl can provide. I'll give you whatever you need to be with Etios. We'll just need a little snip of your beautiful locks. Your part in this is done, Misthios. Come to the selection ceremony at Aetios' house to witness the fruits of your labor. It's the one overlooking the sea. You've got to come. Once Etios picks me, I'll make sure to pay you your due.
I hope he has deep pockets. His love didn't come cheap.
Come. There's much left to do.
아니 근데 돈을 나 미리 줘야 되는 거 아니야? 어? 의식은 밤에 거행됩니다. 이거 그 시간 보내는 거 있었는데 어떻게 보내더라? 됐다. 그거 약 마시고 죽겠지 뭐. 근데 아티오스가 말하는 거 보니까 당신은 꼭 와줬으면 좋겠다 막 이런 말 했잖아요? 그러면은 이런 짓 안 해도 될 것 같은데. 아티오스도 마음에 든 것 같은데. 눈치가 없네 여자가. 어? 머리 다 밀어버렸네.
She did this to me. She made me bald. I'm sorry, my love. Give me a moment. Some peasants need my
마녀
attention.
선택했네.
You said a little bit of her hair. Explain this.
Explain? It's clear, beautiful, gullible, idiot girl falls prey to her competition. She set me up. Etios picked her instead. He didn't even take a second look at me.
아 불쌍해.
What happened to the potion?
Why, she drank it. And look, it worked wonderfully. She added a lock of my hair to the potion and then made me drink it. I didn't feel anything strange at the time, but when I did,
아 머리를 자른 게 아니라 다 빠져버린 거야?
began to fall off.
What
헐.
is this? You used her hair in a spell?
A spell? Are you idiots? If only something so convenient existed. It's simple alchemy. With a little knowledge of poisonous local flora, anything is possible. And wild mushrooms are known to cause violent reactions. But honestly, I've never seen anyone go bald. Just a horrible at best. This went better than I expected.
진짜 웃는 거 마녀 같네.
Why would you do such a thing?
Aetios can be no one's but mine. I'm the one who truly loves him. I grew up with him. I've always been the one looking out for
아
him.
그래?
You think I'd let some starry-eyed fledgling after his wealth steal the love of my life from me?
아티오스 저기 뒤에서
Aetios doesn't know
이악
what's
물고
good for
모르는
him.
척하는 거 봐.
He's been eyeing this one for a while now. He liked the way she looked. So I changed that.
진짜 미친 거 같아 이 여자. 보수나 내놔.
Mr. Acme, just give it to me. I didn't sign up for any of this drama.
Technically, the girl asked you for the items, not me. She's making fools of us both. Kill her, Misthios.
You're crazy. You'll pay for this.
She played the game and she lost. There's nothing to pay for. You believe she's innocent in all this? She tried to get ahead with magic, so spare me the hypocrisy. Just leave and take your bald friend with you. Please, Misthios.
근데 이 여자 너무 건방져서 꼴 보기 싫은데? 이거보다 이게 더 재밌을 것 같은데요?
Guards! There's a witch in our midst.
What are you doing? The Misthios speaks the truth. Look what she did to me. She poisoned me and made me hideous.
아티오스 저 끝까지 모르는 척하는 거 봐.
Ah, you watch your back, Misthios. I'll have your head.
뭐야 여자가 19야 레벨이? 빠 처리해. 내 손을 더럽힐 수 없지. 아 뭐야 이것도. 뭐야 얘. 죽을래? 얘 봐라. 해보자 이거야? 뭐야 얘는. 넌 뭐예요? 난데없이. 뭐 하는 데지 여기는?
What's a little girl doing in a clay pit?
Oh, Misthios.
글로에.
Hi, Misthios. I'm just preparing something for my friends. I've been here all day, but I still need more clay. I need enough for all of them.
인형 만들어 주려고 그러는 건가?
What you're doing for your friends is very nice. I'm sure they'll appreciate it.
Really? You think so? I was thinking of getting them some other things, though.
You're a generous friend. What do you want to give them?
I want to give them some nice jewelry.
You mean jewelry?
That's what I said.
You don't look like you can afford any. Honestly.
I know. That's why I was going to get some shiny stones in the abandoned mines and a few pearls from the lagoon. But I've been stuck here all day with the clay and the abandoned mines.
아까 거기잖아. 부러진 광산.
Do you think you could help me get some gifts for my friends?
괜히 들어갔네.
I'm happy and
다시
that'll
가야 돼?
make me happy. I'll make some jewelry for you too for helping me.
구월리.
Gladly, young lady. I'll see to it you get the best pearls and shiny stones. And I wouldn't mind some jewelry myself.
Yay! Thank you. You're really nice for a big, scary-looking person.
픽스캐리 루킹
These
펄슨.
pearls you talked about.
North of the clay pits, in the lagoon. They're just sitting there in the water, but there are some
상어.
Where
광산
are these?
어디인지 알고요.
mine.
I'll see what I...
친구들은
Where are all your friends?
They'll be coming soon, just a little.
Speak up, child. I can't hear you.
Never mind. I'll introduce you to them later.
사람이 아닌가 것 같은데 친구들이.
Okay, that's all I need to know. I'll see you later.
I should be done here soon. Meet me at the cliff overlooking the lagoon, okay? I'll introduce you to my friends. Thanks, Misthios.
사람이 아니네 보니까. 아 여기에
That's the lagoon with the pearls.
상어가 있다는 거구만. 폴리데크테스 석고. 그 상어를
This is
잡아야
the
되는
lagoon the
거구나.
little girl mentioned.
보물. 보물 여기 있고. 뭐야? 어? 뭐야 이거? 저 보물 어디 있는 거야 저거? 저 지하에 있는데? 덤벼 상어. 상어 들어와. 차. 차. 들어와 상어. 차. 어? 아, 이 밑으로 해서 들어가야 되나 보다. 빡센데? 아, 가보자. 와, 씨, 어디까지 가야 돼, 이거?
That's enough pearls.
오케이. 됐나? 봄 찾았고.
Ah, the mines.
그
That's where the shiny
용병들도
stones
그럴 수
are.
있는 건가?
The abandoned
용병들도
mines with
그렇게
the
쓸 수 있는
shiny
건가?
stones.
아, 이거야? 아, 뭐야, 더 해야 되네? 어딨어? 저건가? 아닌데? 아 이건가? 이건가 보다. 아씨 뭐야 이거. 하나 더?
I've got the pearls and the shiny
Okay.
stones. I should return to the little girl. The little girl and her friends. She got here sooner than I thought she would.
아 차르그로 친구를 만든
You made it
거구만.
just in time. My friends have finally arrived.
I don't see anyone else here but us.
What? Silly Mistios.
맞네.
Can't you see
이
them? They're right
차르그로
over
만든
there.
거네.
The one on the left is Theo, and the one on the right is Erla.
차르기잖아.
Our friends? They're made of clay. How can they be your friends?
What do you mean? They're my friends. I made them.
I know you made them, but
Mother told me to make friends, Mistios, and I did.
this isn't the way to make friends. Tell your mother that
I can't.
왜?
She's dead, Mistios.
헐.
Mother is dead.
아씨.
She joined the pirates. Told me she'll bring back so much drachmi. We could swim in it. But one day she came back, Mistios. Her favorite white robe was
Oh.
dead. And she told me to take care of myself and make more friends. But I've never had any friends. I didn't know what she meant. So I thought really, really hard and made my friends out of clay. Did I make a mistake? Mother won't be upset at me, right? I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it.
아니 이거 올바른 말을 해줘야 되는 거 아니냐고. 아니야 그래도 엄마가 속상해할 거라고 얘기하면 안 되겠죠?
No, child, no. You did great. Your mother would be proud of you. Friends come in all shapes and sizes. I have an eagle, and he's a close friend of mine.
Wow, really? That's so cool.
Here you go. Your gifts for your friends as promised. Why don't you go put them on for them? I'm sure they'll like that.
Thank you, Mistios. You're the best. I'll go do that right now.
아이씨 얘 너무.
I'm sorry, child. I could not break your heart, even if it was good for you.
그래 아, 너무 마음 아프잖아. 이씨 이런 퀘스트를 주고 그래. 아 짜증나게 진짜. 씨. 마음 아프네. 여긴가? 여기 클레온 집인가? 집 겁나 좋은데요?
You've returned. I think this might interest you. You know what it's about? Your reaction betrayed you.
Yes. The man mentioned in this note was on important business for Athens.
Why was the messenger trying to get to Mytilene?
He was to help distribute supplies to the people there, to help them against their oppressors.
Who is this man to you? You look concerned.
He was only an aide. It was his mission that was important.
I
돈 줘.
hope this proves I can be trusted.
돈 줘,
Get
돈.
the job done.
Proved you're competent, yes. Trusted. You did read the note.
I had to make sure it was proof of what I did. It could have been anything.
A good point. And because of this, I have another task for you. I need you to find my messenger, Yerimos.
This was the messenger from the note.
Yes, it's imperative Yerimos is freed and reaches the ship I've readied for him.
Where's the ship I need to take him to?
For now, it's safer you don't know. Once you find him, he will tell you.
Tell me about this messenger of yours.
He's of no significance, but his mission is. Find him so he can complete it.
What mission is your messenger on?
The fewer people who know, the better. But understand, it is vital to the future of Athens.
뭐 알려준 게 없는데?
Where should I look for Yerimos?
If the Spartans have him, he'll be in the old quarry. I have it on good authority they're holding all the
채석장.
prisoners there.
Don't worry. I'll get this Yeremos of yours to the ship.
오케이. 투구 하나 좋네요, 그래도. 별로 좋은 것도 아니지만. 여기네. 오이, 이거 꽤
It's
크다.
being held in that prison camp.
꽤 커. 보물. 오! 죄다 위에 몰려있구만. 오! 오! 여기 규모가 엄청 크네. 저 위에까지 있어가지고. 이쪽은 별거 없고. 다 여기 몰려있네, 중앙에. 보물. 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 여기까지도 다 그거야? 와씨 왜 이렇게 많아? 아 저 똥더미 저거 거슬리네. 24인데? 스치면 죽는? 여기는 뭐야? 여기는 아닌가? 여기도 해당하는 거... 여기는 펜틀리코스 산 마을이네? 안녕? 뱀의 활. 오, 용병. 용병 보내고. 여기도 있는데, 보물? 낫. 이제 일로 들어가야지 그건가? 채석장인가? 랩도 꺼내자.
Best stay out of sight.
어? 뭐야? 얘랑 같이 가네?
Mount Pentelicus holds the purest marble in the Greek world.
아, 여기 있는 걸로? 오케이. 여기서 나는 대리석으로 파르테논 신전을 지었구만. 여기부터 이렇게 안 주고 한 방에 좀 죽지. 우와 빨리. 그렇지. 아, 얘는 왜 공격해? 이상한 애들이네. 얘네는 그냥 일꾼 아니었어? 오케이. 잘 먹고. 보편 수수께끼 찾았고. 뭐야? 들켰어? 안 들켰지? 여기 숨어 있어야겠다. 일로 한 명씩 오면 처리해야겠는데? 일로 와. 이씨, 저기 왜 이렇게 많이 와? 왜 숨어 있어야지?
What do you see? Report. Nothing, sir. Keep looking.
Nothing, sir.
Eyes open, sir.
Nothing. 이 보물부터 챙기고. 좋았어. 보물 5개나 있는데 여기? 너무 많은 거 아니야? 이거 언제 다 챙겨? 어그로 풀렸죠 일단?
Οι οφθαλμοί μου πεσεύουσι.
이것도 잡자. 죽어! 아씨 또 바로 안 죽는데? 바로 죽어야 되는데 안 죽어. 아, 이 자식아. 죽어. 죽었다. 안 들켰지? 제대로 들켰네? 아, 들어와! 들어와, 이것들아. 여기 포로 열어줘야겠다, 이거. 자식아. 자식아. 찌르기. 턴. 좋았어. 이게 뭐야? 이게 용병이지? 피가 안 달아, 얘는. 잠깐만. 선생님, 잠깐만요. 열어줘. 뛰어. 포로 다 풀어줬다. 너 따라오려고? 후회한다고. 피해주고. 너씨, 너 레벨 높은 애지? 아무리 너라도 여기서 떨어지면 살 것 같아? 레벨이 높아도? 이 자식아! 아씨, 절로 떨어지면 어떡해. 죽어. 그렇지. 너 죽어. 피해주고. 까버리기. 얘는 자꾸 절로 떨어져. 그렇지. 일로 와봐. 절로 가라고. 이씨, 이 뚱뚱해도 안 날아가나? 개 아파. 잠깐만. 너무 아파, 얘. 씨. 아니, 얘가 용병이 아니었나? 새로운 애네? 아니, 잠깐만. 여기 자꾸 새로운 애들이 와. 죽어봐. 여기도 칼에서 불이 나는데? 잠깐만. 아니. 일단 곤란한데 이거는? 야야야. 죽어봐 너. 절로 가서 죽어. 그렇지, 죽었다 저건. 나이스. 나이스. 피해. 됐어. 너 떨어져 좀. 아이씨. 얘는 무거워서 안 날라가. 일단 얘부터 죽이고. 죽여. 잠깐만, 나 이게 없는데? 아드레날린이 없는데? 선생님. 선생님, 나 죽겠어요. 너 일로 와봐. 이쪽으로 와. 이 자식아. 아이씨. 얘를 왜 이렇게 안 떨어져? 미치겠네. 잠깐만. 나 이러다 죽겠어. 일단 능력 채우고. 선생님 무서워요. 선생님. 저 돼지 진짜 더럽게 안 떨어져. 씨. 용병이 둘이나 나와가지고 갑자기. 진짜. 그리고 돼지 왜 이렇게 안 떨어지는 거야? 여기 쭈르륵 다 암살이 되나? 암살. 아. 야, 떨어뜨리면 안 돼. 떨어뜨리지 마. 몰라. 안 죽었다. 날려. 들어와 이제 이 자식들아. 몰라. 꺼져. 얘네 뭐야? 뭐야 갑자기 이 일반인들. 오케이 잘 가고. 이 용감하네 아주 이 일반인들. 그거 피해. 지네 팀한테 쏴버리는데? 피하고. 꺼져 넌. 나이스. 피해주고. 됐어. 너 여기서 다 처리해줄게 이 자식들아. 얘 약간 괜찮아 되지? 나이스. 죽었어 저거는. 하하. 장군이었네 쟤. 귀찮게 해 이씨. 얘네도 왜 이렇게 귀찮게 하냐? 미치겠네 아주. 죽어. 죽어 빨리. 뭐야 이거? 몇 명이나 있는 거야 이거? 다 덤비는 거야? 다 죽고 싶어서 그래? 그만해! 몇 명이나 죽여야 그만할 거야 이거? 이게 뭐야 또? 어우 씨. 이 22인데? 아니 21을 보내면 어떡해? 나뭐 어떡하라고 얘를? 미치겠네 그냥. 야, 빨리 와 올 거면. 활을 쏘지 말고 반칙이야. 씨, 이봐라. 일로 와, 너 일로. 아우 씨. 필수. 일로 와. 필수. 안돼. 선생님 안 돼요? 아니야? 아니라고. 이렇게 안 날라가 이거. 안 날라가네? 큰일 났다. 얘 왜 안 날라가지? 씨. 야! 절로. 미치겠다. 랩체에 나서 안 날라가나 보다. 튀어야 돼. 못 이겨. 반대편으로 올라가자. 어딨어?
Looks like I was too late for Yerimos. Seems like Cleon's messenger wasn't the only one captured. Maybe I can help them too.
뭐야?
Thank you.
이게 뭐야?
You'll have to carry me.
그리고 나가달라고? 됐다.
Thank you.
역시 선장이야?
I'll reward you well.
You have a ship?
Yes. I came inland to meet an associate. You might have seen him. He enjoyed Spartan hospitality at the end of a rope.
Yerimos. I was sent to rescue him.
We can still complete the mission if you help me.
Tell me who you are.
Captain Onomaklis. I'm on an urgent mission. I need to get out of here.
전령은 이미 죽었고 전령이 타기로 한 배의 선장인가 보네요.
Spartan patrols could find us at any moment.
Agreed. We need to get to my ship.
I'll get you to your ship. Just point me in the right direction.
It's on the coast, just south of Marathon Beach.
What's so important about this ship?
It's not the ship, but it's cargo. It must reach its destination.
Then what's the cargo?
I'm not ungrateful for your help, but it's better you don't know.
이 말에다 못 실어?
Just believe me. What we do is for the security and future of Athens.
Off we go.
This mission must succeed.
My payment relies on it. So, trust me, it will.
아니, 내리세요.
Seems your crew met the same fate as you.
I don't blame Yeremus for talking. Spartans lack the most basic.
아,
Stay here. I'll kill the Spartans, destroy their ships, and free your crew.
얘도 지금 붙잡힌 거구만. 스파르타인들한테. 갑자기 사자랑 싸우고 있는데? 마침 잘 됐구만. 이때 풀어주면 되겠구만. 뭐 스파르타 함선도 파괴하라고? 귀찮게 하네. 싸워 얘들아 가서. 니네 알아서 해. 나 함선 파괴하러 갈 테니까. 할 수 있지 그 정도는? 어? 뭐야? 올라와서 다 죽여버리면 되는 건가? 우와 뭐야? 겁나 많은데? 이게 왠지 아닌 것 같은 느낌인데? 이렇게 부시는 게? 해보지 뭐. 인간들이 다 죽으면은 다 부시는 거랑 똑같은 거 아니야? 피하고 빵 피하고 팍 다 죽여버리겠다. 팍 스턴 스턴 찌르기 죽여 불 피해주고 불 다 묻혀놓고 피해 이게 아닌 것 같긴 한데 확실히 피해주고 발로 까버리자. 피해주고 배 부르는 거보다 이게 덜 귀찮긴 한데. 피해주고 피해주고 불 묻혀주고 찌르기 피해주고 피해 무쌍 제대로 찍고 있는데. 피해 너는 밖으로 잘 가고 너도 쩔로 잘 가고 가버려. 턴 피해 피해주고 불 피해 발꼬로 까버리기. 안 날아가네. 다 죽었는데? 이거 함선 파괴가 아니긴 한데 이거 어떡하냐? 어떻게 부시지 이제?
We're moving now!
Should we be sailing this close to them?
Throw spear!
아, 안 싸우고 싶은데. 씨. 뭐 23이야? 아, 위험한데 이거? 와, 겁나 아파. 저게 뭐야? 아, 잠깐만. 아, 돌려, 일단 돌려. 더 박아야겠다 일단. 박아. 빵. 박아. 이건 박은 걸로 안 쳐주나? 여기다 쏴. 그렇지. 체력. 레벨 체력. 도망가. 일단 도망가. 오, 박았어. 피해. 여기 봐라. 큰일났다. 이거 갖다 박아 빨리. 뭐야 이거? 안 박았다. 나 죽겠는데? 박아 이거. 꽝. 아!
You've done Athens a great service. On my return, I will make sure to acknowledge it.
Well, you did mention payment.
More than that, you will have earned the favor of some powerful people when they hear of what you've done.
I hear it's useful to have powerful friends.
The way the world is now,
아니 돈도 줘야 되는 거 아니야?
you need them more than ever.
What do you mean?
I've said enough, and my ship awaits. Thank you again, Misthios. I hope we'll meet again.
오노마클레스. 클레온.
You took far longer than I expected.
There were complications.
In what way?
Your messenger was dead by the time I arrived, but I was able to free the captain, and the ship sailed. So, I still did the job.
Ah, poor Yerimos. But I should be thankful for your initiative.
You don't seem very concerned about poor Yerimos.
Every struggle has its sacrifice. Yerimos played his part well.
What's in Mytilene that's so important?
People. We need as many allies as we can gather.
What's in Mytilene?
People.
This was more than I bargained for.
You'll be amply compensated. You have done me and the people a
장난해?
huge service. One day you will see your part in this great work.
이놈 보소. 돈 주네. 돈 안 주려고 하는 소린 줄 알았잖아. 여기 또 동상이 있는데? 왜 올라가 거기? 아, 시조 영웅들의 기념물. 호호. 멋있네. 아테네 블레우테리온.
You must be the one Pericles sent.
I am. He said there is an ostracism vote,
도편주방
but
투표.
didn't tell me what I'm here to do.
Of course he didn't. That's what I'm for.
If someone is exiled, can they return?
If they do, they'll be punished.
그럼 아예 못 돌아오는 건가?
What does someone have to do to be ostracized?
Anyone seen as a threat to the city or the people is enough. And then it is up to the vote. Some have been ostracized for simply being more disliked than the person they're up against.
What's my role in this?
The votes have already been cast. We don't have long before they're counted. Take the ostraka in this bag and exchange them with the ones currently under guard.
You want me to rig the ostracism?
Pericles does. And he has his reasons, I'm sure. Bring me the bag you took from the room and I'll take care of the rest.
No one will see me go in or out. Stay here.
바꿔치기 하는 뜻이구만. 어디야? 여기서 투표하는 거 아니었어? 어디까지 가야 돼?
Goods from all over the Greek world. You wouldn't think the city was besieged by an army of Spartans.
어? 버스킹도 하네요. 어? 죄송. 나 칠 생각 없었는데. 나 감상하려고 그랬는데. 아, 실수. 비껴, 이씨. 여기 들어오면 안 되네? 잠깐, 뭐야. 여기, 퀘스트가 여기구나. 아하. 쓱 들어가서 예시를 부르자.
What was that?
컷. 잘 묻어주고. 불러.
That's not right.
얘도 꽃밭에 묻어주고요. 여기 보물도 있는데? 보물. 보물 찾았고. 병사는 이게 끝인가? 우두머리. 우두머리 따로 잡는 미션 없으니까 안 잡아도 되겠죠? Let's go. 보물 1층에 여기 먼저. 불러. 안 나와. 일로 와. 안 오네. 올라가자. 여기 내려가는 데가 없네? 이거 열 수 있나? 이것도 안 돼? 어떻게 들어가야 되나, 이거? 쟤는 아니고. 또 문 닫혀있어. 오케이, 여긴 열렸다. 보물 하나. 바꿔치기. 조변. 뭐야. 좀 노출이 높은 방어구를 얻은 듯한. 낫이가 있었어요. 오케이. 낫이 있었고. 오케이. 언제 얻은 거야, 이거? 얻은 기억이 없는데. 오케이. 됐어. 창은 없고. 팔도 없고. 이거 태워줘야죠. 됐고, 보물 하나. 얘는 뭐지? 아, 도표에 하나 더 있네. 아하. 여기 사람이 많은데? 저기 건너가면 들키지 않을까? 위에서 가야겠다. 일로 가면 되겠죠? 여기 내려가는 데가 없네? 아, 일로 가. 오, 잠깐만! 안 들켰어, 안 들켰어. 오케이. 오케이. 얘부터. 들키겠는데? 아, 들켰다. 이런. 처리해야겠지. 아. 아무도 모르게 갔다 온다 그랬는데 대놓고 그냥. 피해주고 피해주기 피해주고 어이 죽어보려고? 이 자식아. 자네도 죽을텐가. 들어오시게. 차! 피해주고. 피해주고. 아씨. 좋아. 피가 완전 너무 많이 맞았는데? 찌르기. 들어와. 차. 이 정도면 그냥 대놓고 들어가는 수준인데? 좋아.
That should do it. I should let Pericles' contact know.
나가자. 나왔어.
It's done.
You work quickly.
What are you going to do with them?
Dump them in a well. Ah, it looks like the official has arrived.
I apologize for the delay.
헐, 들켰네.
Someone attempted to tamper with the votes. Don't worry. The Ostraka are all accounted for. The votes were counted, and Anaxagoras is to be ostracized.
조작한 정황이 있는데 그냥 이렇게 한다고?
Slow to fall into friendship, but once you do, continue firm and constant.
소크라테스?
It will be more difficult for me now that Anaxagoras must leave Athens. We were quite close, although he and Pericles were much closer. It's strange, Pericles wasn't here today to defend him.
Would Pericles normally defend someone?
A good friend? Of course. Yet, Anaxagoras seems pleased with the result. This day has brought more questions than answers.
보호하기 위해서 추방하나 본데?
You said you were close.
He was like a mentor to me. Many of my best thoughts came to fruition through our conversations.
근데 소크라테스가 이렇게 통통한 스타일이었나?
Who are you?
Ask anyone and they'll tell you Socrates. But a name gives you nothing. Our actions determine who we are, and every action has its pleasures and its price. With that said, then, who do you claim to be?
용병인데요.
I know the price of actions. I have to as a mercenary.
That simple piece of information tells me more about you than your name ever could. Explaining oneself must be carefully done.
Explaining myself would take more time than I have.
Then let us focus on a single recent event. Tell me, as a mercenary, is there anything you wouldn't do?
선 넘지 마세요.
Just because I'm a mercenary doesn't mean I'll do anything.
Even if the pay was more than adequate for the task?
Even then,
What if you were offered something you desperately needed, something you couldn't get anywhere else? Would you move this line you've made for yourself?
바꿀 수 없어.
my line has moved countless times since I was a child, but it still exists.
And will likely move again if what you say is true.
It may.
You
뭐야?
clearly
안 바꾼다고 하지
someone
않았나 나?
whenever you feel is necessary. Perhaps for drachmi, or maybe to further a personal goal.
That describes a lot of people.
I suppose I'm curious why you did it. How could I not be when you're the reason my friend is being forced to leave the only home he's ever known?
어떻게 알았지 이 아저씨?
I did what I was asked to do.
And your needs are greater than those of the man you helped ostracize. Still, you raise a fine point. Who is more responsible? Anaxagoras for getting himself mixed up in this? Or you, for simply sealing his fate?
I'm not
아낙사고라스요.
responsible for his actions. I have one thing to think about. My own.
Then I hope you also think about today. About Anaxagoras, about choice.
Socrates, there you are.
Here I am.
You're late. They're all waiting for you.
I wish to see Anaxagoras' fate, and so I have. Tell them I'm on my way. Well, it seemed our conversation is at its end. Although I hope it isn't the final one we have.
I wouldn't know. That's
오,
everything
신발.
Pericles wanted. Time to return to him and find out what these Athenians know about my mother.
그래, 엄마 소식 좀 알려줘. 이 안에 있나? 페리클레스의 저택. 야, 집 좋아. 호이베!
Alexios, it's you.
호이베가 왜 여기 있어?
You promised we'd see each other again. And
얘가 왜
now
여기
we
있어?
have.
I also said stay out of trouble.
Which I have. Okay, almost out of trouble.
How did you even get here, Phoebe?
Well, I did make some drachmi working for Marcos.
So you paid someone to bring you to Athens?
Not exactly.
Phoebe...
얘 몰래 들어왔구나, 배에.
When I arrived, I couldn't use it all to leave, and I didn't want to wait any longer. So I sneaked on a ship. Don't worry, nobody saw.
I just can't believe you made it.
I don't remember much of Athens from when I was a baby. But every once in a while, something feels familiar. It's nice.
얘 원래 아테네 출신이구나.
I can't believe you're here.
Me either. I can't believe we both made it to Athens. It's so much different from Kefalonia.
But what are you doing here?
I'm here to get you ready. I have to make sure you leave all your weapons and change into these clothes.
So, you somehow work here? For Pericles?
No, for Aspasia.
아스파시아는 누구야?
How is it you're working for Aspasia?
Well, I did get into a little bit of trouble after I got to Athens. I may have been a leader of a small group of orphans that tried to cheat Aspasia. We didn't know it was her, though.
And you convinced her to hire you?
No, she asked me on her own.
오, 스카우트 됐네.
I don't understand why I have to change.
It's just what you do here. I felt weird at first, but you forget about it pretty fast.
And my weapons?
Don't worry, I'll take care of them. We don't want to scare people in there.
Well... I think I'm ready to go in.
You can't! Not like that, anyway. The Athenians like it best when you try to fit in. But don't worry, I have just the outfit for you.
그냥 갈래.
There's no way I'm wearing that.
But if you don't,
I mean it, Phoebe.
you have to leave your weapons here, though.
Fine.
아, 난 무기 가져가려고 안 갈아입는다 그런 건데. 어차피 무기는 두고 가네.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Is that everything?
You're all ready to go in. Don't worry, you've done scarier things than this.
I'm struggling to think of any right now. Are you sure I can't keep just one weapon with me?
No weapons. Now hurry and go in. Oh, and don't leave without saying bye.
Here, Alexios. The mighty mercenary and traveler has finally made his grand entrance. Only slightly late, too.
Herodotos. Athenians have no problem letting me know when I'm not welcome. It's a relief to see your friendly face.
Don't let the company here tonight intimidate you.
I won't.
Pericles is no king. He needs these guests to love him so that the people love him. And they, in turn, need Pericles. You're no different from any of them.
페리클레스가 마냥 좋은 사람인지 잘 모르겠어.
Perhaps your individual fashion sense would get their memories working. Now then, let me introduce you to everyone. They may not look it, but this group holds the way to the future on the tip of their opinionated tongues. Ah, Sophocles and Euripides, for example. Two of the most celebrated playwrights to date. No one can throw stones as far as they can. They appear to be locked in some kind of intellectual struggle, as is their way.
He's a writer of comedies, of all things. Comedies, Euripides.
어디가 웃긴 거지?
It looks more like a lover's quarrel to me.
Hermippos has also written his fair share of comedies. You should drink more. Lately, his attitudes have garnered him more notice than his works. However, the fellow beside him, Protagoras, is a sophist worthy of as much praise as the great Socrates himself.
소크라테스.
Inviting Socrates seems like a good way to ruin everyone's night. I'm surprised they would let him in the door.
Oh, don't let Socrates get under your skin. At least he wore shoes for the occasion. And the poor thing gesticulating like an ape is Thrasymachos. If you listen closely, you'll notice he and Socrates are actually arguing the same points. But the wind from his wild gestures deafens him to critique.
That isn't at all what I mean.
Where is Pericles?
Oh, he never attends his own parties. Which reminds me, there's something I need to get his help with.
자기가 주최한 파티에 참석을 안 한다고?
Always appearing where I least expect him. Warrior, protect me from his
이게 뭐야?
hour's gaze. Oh, Alcibiades, this is not a time for jealousy, but for love.
쟤는 게인가 본데?
Let's not use Alcibiades as an example. Be good and don't drink too much. So, tell me, what does a Misthios like you think of a party like this?
This party could be fun. Alcibiades drinks like a Spartan. Maybe he fights like one too.
If I could suggest anything, please don't start a fight or end one.
Thank you, Herodotos.
Now, if you'll excuse me, Pericles is here somewhere and I need to prepare him. If he's alone, I'll tell him what your sister said.
Agreed. Pericles needs to know. I'll stay here and look for clues.
I hope they know something about your mother.
Me too.
페리클레스가 알려준 게 아니라 그냥 여기에서 물어보고 하라는 거구나. 야, 비켜. 비켜.
A Misthios in Pericles' abode? I never thought I'd see the day. You must have seen me doing my impression of Hermippos. I call it the dejected weasel. Tell me, what does it think?
Did you just call me it? Watch your mouth, Athenian.
It speaks, and so feisty too. Sometimes I wonder if I'm doomed to be the only young and beautiful thing here. So, What do they call you?
Alexios.
I wouldn't peg you as an Alexios, but never mind. I'm Aristophanes, and this man is Euripides. Oh, go on. Introduce yourself.
I'm Euripides. For a playwright, you're not much for words.
Good men lead quiet lives, as old Euripides likes to say. Don't you, Euripides? Now, if you'll excuse us, I was
약간
just about to
속적인
dazzle
사람
this
같아.
old dog with my impression of Pericles. I call it the wooden board.
The man is your host.
Under every stone hides a politician, I always say. And Pericles is no different.
얘네는 악기 안 떨어뜨리나? 떨어뜨린다. 이제 어떡하려나? 오! 이 사람들은 버스킹 하는 사람들이랑 달라. 프로 정신이 있어. 오! 프로 정신. 프로 정신 있어요.
I only use these terms, war, gods, civility, etc., in context of what we can observe. I can see soldiers fighting, sure, but does that really bring me any closer to understanding war?
Amistios? At this party? Well, at least you're someone new to talk to.
그럽시다.
Sure, we can talk. What about?
Before Protagoras changed the subject, we were talking about the next great leader of Athens, Cleon.
클레온
I saw
맞춰줄까
Cleon
일단?
speaking at the Pnyx. He's a real man of the people.
So, you have a taste for politics. That's certainly better than most of the elitist blowhards in this house.
I take it you and Pericles aren't friends.
Hardly. Hermippos led the Tsars to have Aspasia ostracized and to see Pericles stripped of power. Not that it worked.
Yet, Pericles is the past. He's more worried about losing a few precious statues than he is fighting and winning the war. Cleon will rule this city and return it to greatness. Mark my words.
얘네는 클레온 라인이네.
I'm looking for clues to help me find a woman. She was Spartan.
Looking and finding are quite different things, wouldn't you say? I could observe a priest offering sacrifice to the gods, but does that mean, in so doing, that I have myself found God? Or...
Oh, forget it.
뭔 갑자기 철학적인 말을 하고
If you're an
있어.
ally of Cleon, why would Pericles invite you?
You're not from Athens, outsider. Here, we keep our enemies closest of all.
Why isn't Aspasia here?
Can you be certain she isn't? To observe her presence is
Ah,
still no guarantee.
얘씨 왜 이래?
In my opinion, it's just like her to cower in the shadows while we stand out here in the light.
아 여기 있다는 건가?
This has been useless. Here.
뭐야? 이거 아까 걔인가?
Someone's being hurt. Open this door, or I'll kick it in.
공격받는 게 아닌 것 같은데?
No, don't mind her. She likes to watch. Look at you. Such authority. Such aggression. I can see why Pericles has taken such an interest in you. Did you come to join us?
It sounded like someone was in pain.
Well, it can sometimes be hard to distinguish between sounds of pleasure and pain. Had I known you were going to knock, I would have left my door wide open for you.
I only came to this symposium to find someone.
Sounds like we can help each other then, doesn't it? You fetch us a bit of oil, I help you find who you're looking for. Maybe they're in here.
She's not in there.
I think I'll check all the same.
퀘스트인가 이거?
After your display earlier, it's probably safer I get the oil.
Obedient too. I knew I liked you.
이게 설마 내가 여기에 끼는 거 아니겠지? 그러고 싶진 않은데.
If you don't get the oil soon, all our
오일이 어디 있는데?
Just can't stay away, can you? Did you bring the oil?
You've grown up in Pericles' home, and yet you're
아들이야?
so different.
No one is like Pericles. And he's only slightly more serious than usual, too. Athens is under siege, and he worries for her future. Which is why tonight is a fine time to celebrate what may be our last taste of freedom.
When you walked in, you seemed like you and Socrates were,
How I wish you were right. One day we will have that man in here with us. I promise you that.
I might be back.
If you come back with a jar of
뭐야,
oil,
오일 가져온 거 아니었어,
I
내가?
promise to show you how grateful I am.
뭐야? 여기로 돼 있는데? 아, 밖에 있구나.
Amistios? Here? I suppose they've sent you to mock me for my fight with Euripides.
Spare me. I'm only looking for clues to help me find a Spartan woman.
A Spartan woman in Athens. Sounds intriguing. Though, if you expect me to notice someone other than myself, you expect too much. You could talk to Euripides. He's the second most worldly man here. That pediculous.
에우리피데스 아까
Exothalmic Morosov.
말 안 하던
But
사람이잖아.
he doesn't talk without a drink.
아,
I have no idea what that meant.
No, you don't.
술 마셔야 얘기를 하는구만.
So, we get him drunk, and he talks. He sounds more Argive than Athenian.
Impressive foreigner.
헐, 맞아?
He's from Argos.
All right, if nothing else, this party could use the help.
You need to pick the right wine for this task. The kitchen should have what you need. Let me know when Euripides is done in, and I'll slip away unseen.
How do you know Pericles?
I believe you mean to ask me, how does Pericles know you? I'm the greatest dramatist in the land, mentor to Euripides, lover of Asclepios, father of theater, and so on, and so on.
I'm sure it's a real honor to have you hiding in his kitchen. You're awfully worked up over Euripides. You sure you're just friends?
I'm never just anything, foreigner. Though I confess, Euripides and I hold a bond deeper than brotherhood. Why he slams it with that banal young plaything, Aristophanes, I will never know.
I'll get the wine.
Wonderful. Now, if you want some friendly advice, Aristophanes cannot stand sweet wine. I've seen what it can do to him. Absolutely, horrifyingly delightful.
It wouldn't be a party without someone losing their stomach. I'll let you know if your plan worked.
이 아줌마 뭐지?
You shouldn't be in here. What do you want?
달콤한.
I'm here for your sweet wine.
Yes, take it. But get out of my kitchen. I'm very busy, you know.
올리브 기름.
It's come back for more. Care to see my impression of Protagoras? I call it the flapping bladder.
I'm sure he wouldn't.
When I need to relax, I start to fight. For you, though.
Quickly, bring him some wine so that he might say something clever.
After my argument with Sophocles, I think I'd rather keep my head clear.
You and Aristophanes could both use a drink. Let's play a game.
A competition?
Ah, wonderful idea. Every Pidis seems quiet, but he never turns down a challenge.
Well, if you brought us some wine, I wouldn't be opposed to showing this young one how we Argives drink.
I'm only here because I'm searching for someone.
And yet it gave us the distinct impression it was here to fill our wine. Let's focus on that first, shall we?
이 아저씨가
Why don't you just
술이나 먹고
apologize to
싶어가지고.
Sophocles?
It's he who should apologize to you.
Sophocles is a friend, and one good friend is worth an entire family. He just
그
needs
정도야?
time to recover from his outburst.
Pericles has invited all of you here for some reason.
Either we dine here and praise Pericles, or we dine with Cleon. But Cleon has all the charm of a typical politician. A horrible voice, bad breeding, and vulgar manners.
Let's conjure Dionysos, shall we?
This is pure swill.
Amateur. In my day, this would be considered nectar of the gods. Another round!
Ready for more?
Yeah, I can
이
hardly
아저씨는 단 거 안 좋아하네.
I could outdrink both of you with one hand. Let's have some more.
You ready for another?
토한다.
This wine is terrible.
You, I like you. Who brought you here?
I brought myself. I'm on the trail of a woman who fled Sparta a long time ago.
Fled? Why?
She lost 2 children. She had no choice.
She fled to heal a broken heart. Every Pidis, write her into a play.
I've heard Spartan mothers go to a sanctuary in Argolis to beg Asclepios for his divine pity.
아르골리스?
I should know, it's my home.
After what she went through, I'm not sure she would trust priests.
Oh, then she sought my friend, Hippocrates. He's a physician.
Hippocrates?
Best of the best. He still keeps his office in Argos. If she went to him for help, there's no doubt he'd have given it.
I love getting drunk and singing. Come back if you want to sing with me.
I'll think about it. Hippocrates in Argos. Here I come.
소크라테스.
And so it isn't the rich and powerful, but the gods who are the source of justice?
What? No! Have you been listening to nothing I say?
뭐 이 뜻이야? 5일 갖다 줘야 되는데?
Just can't stay away, can you? Did you bring the oil?
I come bearing gifts.
We're saved! Today, these women grieved for their sons, and these men worked the wall. But tonight, we forget all of that. Let's have some fun! What do you say? Care to join us?
No.
Now it's time for you to help me, Ali. I'm looking for someone.
All business right until the end. I like that.
Focus. I'm looking for a woman who fled Sparta a long, long time ago.
Fled Sparta? No one flees Sparta. But let's pretend she did. If she were stupid, she'd be dead. If she were smart, she'd do what Aspasia did. She'd earn her independence. The smartest and most resourceful women I've ever met have been in Corinthia.
Pietera. I've heard they play some sort of role in Corinth. But I assumed it was the same as any other city.
Oh, no. These women are unlike any other you'll meet. A force, and the only ones there with any smarts.
Ali! Come back inside!
Ooh, the celebration continues. When you reach Corinth, find Anfusa. No one goes in or out of the city without her knowing. Until we meet again.
어우 씨 느끼해.
Anthusa in Corinth. It's not much, but it's a start.
$8,100이나 줘?
How's Euripides? Drunk, I hope.
You're awfully
I'm never just...
You can stop hiding in here. Euripides won't notice you coming out. He won't notice anything.
Hiding? Heed this. War has come to Athens. First they take our homes, then they take our heads. I intend to be found with at least my dignity intact. Or what's left of it anyway. If you see Pericles, tell him I said thank you for another colorful evening.
소크라테스와 대화하기.
Being so new to Athens and gaining access to this symposium is no small feat. Though you said there are things you wouldn't do, you gained Pericles' trust so quickly.
I've made my choice. You really intend to use this young destruction to avoid the point being argued? If you've been arguing this long and you haven't agreed yet, just give up.
We're discussing the nature of rulers. We're better to do
지배자의
so
본성.
I'll ask you the same question I asked Thrasymachos. Would you agree that the act of ruling is an art?
It is an art, as all worthy undertakings are. That is not up for argument.
Yet, medicine is for the betterment of the patient and not the physician. Carpentry improves the building, not the builder. Then, is the art of ruling not for the betterment of the ruled rather than the ruler?
Don't be absurd!
근데 그건 맞는 것 같은데? 피지배자들을 위해 존재해야 되는 거 아니야? 원래 그 데이로는 그런 거 아니야?
I've seen enough of the world to know that there are no just rulers. Even Pericles is self-serving.
Is a Spartan general who brings order to his troops, thereby saving his own life, self-serving? I'm not sure that's the case.
Ruling a city and fighting in battle are different things.
By practicing the art of war, doesn't the general guarantee some of his troops a ferry ride to Hades, when a swift retreat would save all their lives?
You just said a general isn't self-serving when he brings order to his troops. Then you said he is self-serving because retreating would save the lives of his men. What are you trying to say?
I never tried to say anything.
But you just said those things.
I said the words, but I didn't say anything at all. I only attempted to gain your view on the matter.
You're wasting your time. Aspasia.
아스파시아 왔어?
I couldn't help but notice your talent for debate. Well done.
Socrates is an interesting character.
Ah, Phoebe. Pericles has retired to the balcony already, has he? His ability to sneak off and sulk is second to none.
I can go get him, and Alexios can help. Everyone listens when he talks.
That'll be fine. Run along. Alexios will be right behind you. Now, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Aspasia. I had to go to great lengths to cover up your work.
메가리스? 내가 뭘 했지?
Your spies have been watching me. I knew you people couldn't be trusted.
We do what we have to survive, and there's no shame in that, believe me. You make an interesting choice, Alexios, in not dressing to fit in.
Fit in?
내 맘이야.
Fancy clothes wouldn't help me fit in. Your Athenian chitons are strange to me.
반격.
You never really get used to them. It seems we have the attention of the entire room without a single eye being fixed on us. If you'd like to talk, do it now, and do it discreetly.
I've been searching for a woman named Mirini, my mother. I think she may be in danger, and my search brought me here.
What clues do you have to her whereabouts?
A physician named Hippocrates may have seen her in Argos.
He's a good man. If you find a woman named Agathi there, do let her know Aspasia sends her regards. What else?
Alcibiades gave me the name of a woman in Corinth.
I'm sure he did. My dear friend, Anthusa, is the only one I know who's enjoyed a life in Corinth through legitimate means. Mostly legitimate, anyway.
That's all I have.
There is another option. In a former life, when I needed something done or someone found, I contacted a friend. An admiral of a sort.
What's his name?
Her name is Xenia.
Chaos.
When we last spoke, she was in chaos. A word of caution.
그
When you go
크세니아한테 가서
guard,
엄마를 찾으라는
sea
건가?
life makes a monster out of most people.
Thank you, Aspasia.
When you're done, return here. Together, we will find who you're looking for. Now do me a favor and get Pericles to
단서가 많아서 이거 어디로 가라는 거야 도대체? 페리클레스와 대화하기. 위에 있네요. 뭐야. 씨. 불 붙었어. 와. 이게 파티다. 아직도 의심이 좀 된단 말이지, 회장군.
I don't recall sending for you, Miss Theos. Phoebe shouldn't have let you in here.
그만 숨어.
You've been hiding from your guests long enough. Aspasia seems to think so too.
She usually does. Technically, you're a guest. If you join Herodotus and me, that should be enough for her, don't you think?
You really don't want to go downstairs, do you?
When your days are spent speaking in front of crowds, you begin to crave
혼자 있고
these
싶다고?
moments of silence.
Or as silent as I let it be, at least.
Phidias was awaiting trial, but you had me get him out of Athens. I figured you, of all people, would want to follow the law.
Phidias is a very dear friend. I didn't want to risk him being found guilty.
피디아스가 그 유명한 조각가였죠?
So you knew.
I know he's delusional, but one day when you have a friend you'd do anything for, you'll understand.
I don't understand why you had Anaxagoras ostracized. Socrates said he was your friend.
I won't risk the lives of those close to me if there's something I can do about it.
그래, 역시 보호하기 위해서 주방한 거지.
Anaxagoras understood my fears. 10 years may be a long time, but at least he'll be safe.
Why send Metiochos to the fishing district if it's dangerous?
I would never have sent him into danger willingly.
It seems you have many loyal friends.
My people are important to me.
Your life is in danger.
Yes, Herodotus was saying. This cult doesn't worry me. I have my life threatened by far worse people every day. My true concern is Athens. I fear for her future.
The Spartans aren't your real concern, Pericles. The cult is coming, and they're bringing their strongest weapon.
Listen to him, Pericles.
The Spartans are immediate. A cult's threat is ambiguous.
I'm related to one of the cult members.
동생.
And I believe her when she says
친동생이
they're
교단
coming after
짱이잖아.
you.
Sound counsel to consider. I'll be sure to let my men know, regardless.
Aspasia sent me to see what's taking you so long.
Tell Aspasia I'll be right there. I suppose this is where our conversation ends. Thank you again for helping me. I hope my guests are able to help you in your search.
Time will tell.
여긴 끝인가 이제? 아직 남았네.
You look tired.
Only of conversation. I think that's the most talking I've ever done.
See? You didn't need the weapon after all. Are you leaving?
가야지.
I've had enough Athenian hospitality to last me a lifetime.
You get used to it. It's nice. What are you going to do now?
그러게 이거 어디든 먼저
There's
가면
a woman
되겠죠?
on the island of Chaos that I need to meet. I think I'll head there first.
I've heard there are pirates there.
I'll be sure to be careful.
Good. Before you go, I heard something from Aspasia about Kefalonia.
What is it?
She said there was some sort of plague. You don't
아
think...
맞아 케팔로니아
My friend,
거기
the
역병
blood
돌았다
fever.
그랬지.
Don't think like that. Whatever happened on Kefalonia isn't our fault. I'll go myself and find out if this plague even happened. Okay?
Okay. Thanks. I knew I could count on you.
거기 이미 거의 폐허가 됐던데.
Not going to beg to come along this time?
Nope. I'm happy here. And this isn't Kefalonia. That means you'll be back.
That's very true.
Plus, I really like working for Aspasia. She says she has a mission for me.
I'll see you soon, Phoebe.
토입에 왠지
Bye, Alexios.
사망 플래그 세우는 것 같은데. 괜찮은 거 맞아? 여긴데? 여기도 뭔가 제한 구역 같은데? 프레시아 그죠? 해적 크세니아 만나기. 여기 그냥 들어가도 되는 건가? 왠지 제한 구역 같은데? 아닌가 보네.
I don't see any soldiers here. Only pirates. They must be running the whole island.
그냥 입구를 왜 지키는 거야? 나 이렇게 막 들어가는데? 입구를 지키고 있는 이유를 모르겠네? 리프트 사용. 오! 일단 여기 동기가 먼저. 뭐야? 아씨 여기다가 이렇게 사람이 아니라 이거는 인형인데? 이건 사람인 것 같고. 오, 저쪽은 무슨 요새같이 지어놨네? 성벽이 있는데? 아테나 메두시아 신전. 뭐야?
Gods have mercy!
You want
오씨,
mercy?
무섭게 생겼어.
Those who trade in slaves anywhere on my island will be marked as slaves themselves.
아, 노예장사에서
Then
이러는 거야?
sold to Attica and fed to the system they tried to profit from. Get this scum out of my sight.
I thought all pirates were slavers.
And you are?
My name is Alexios.
Well, Alexios, we're all thought to be murderers too. So tell me why I shouldn't kill you right here.
개 무섭네.
I came to find the great pirate Xenia. That's you, isn't it?
I like the sound of that. But what was your plan once you found me?
I came to offer you a deal.
Sneaking into my city is a strange way to make a first impression.
I needed to speak with you directly. I didn't think your pirates would just let me walk up and knock.
순순히 들여보내주던데?
I'm looking for a woman. She left Sparta when I was a child.
I'll need more than that, Alexios.
She has birthmarks on her arm that form the constellation Aquila.
Now, that is something I can work with. Just who exactly is this woman?
She's my mother. I haven't seen her since I was a child.
So, you're on a quest to find your family.
Something like that.
Then your path is not an easy one.
Aspasia's the one who sent me to find you.
Aspasia? Now why would she do that?
She said you might have information that could help me in my search.
You can have anything for the right price.
And what is that price?
One you can afford, I'm sure.
뭔데? 아, 15,000원? 왜 이렇게 비싸? 쿨하게 줘.
Here, take your me.
Nothing feels better than a heavy purse filled with coin.
The information I need. How long will it take?
I already have it.
You do?
Your Merini now sails under the name of Phoenicas. She started as a member of my crew, but we parted ways not too long ago.
엥? 이렇게 바로 찾아? 저 사람이야?
I'm leaving soon.
이름이 미르리네구나.
Chaos is your home. But this isn't my true calling. My purpose.
You might never find what you're looking for, Phoenicas.
I can't stop until I do.
You are a great pirate.
And you are an even greater friend. Don't forget me.
친구였구만.
Do you know where she is now?
She sailed southeast with her crew in search of a greater calling.
She was part of your crew?
For a time.
Why did she leave?
Much too interested in the politics of war. A waste of a good pirate, if you ask me. I haven't heard from her since she left.
Chaos is a long way from Sparta. How did your paths cross?
On the sea, long ago. In her, I saw a better life. In me, she found freedom. Together, we owned the waves.
I can't believe she was a pirate.
She's the kind of woman who, once she sets her mind to something, gets it done.
Thank you.
Home isn't a place. It's the people you're with. If you don't find what you're looking for, there's a place for you here.
15,000원을 주고 4원을 벌었네. 돈이 가득한 상자. $15,000원 기부하고 나니까는 돈 버는 퀘스트를 주네요. 뭐야? 어디야? 아, 여기네? 그 멀어. 가까이 있는 거 먼저 해야겠다. 여기부터. 얘는 뭐 하는 거야? 갑자기 왜 싸우는 걸까, 얘네? 난 이런 거나 주워 먹어야지.
I mean, how hard is it to take a merchant ship and get to Thera and back?
Still, Xenia could have used that Miltos. The Drachmi would have been helpful in her fight again.
Something we can help you with?
Yeah, you were talking about the shipment.
We weren't saying nothing. Nothing that concerns you, anyway.
뭐야? 왜 이래?
I'm always open to a good tale, especially if it ends in misfortune.
The ones with Gotarzes always do. He's the worst captain on Chaos.
I'd like to find this ship.
Well, I'll help you if you can. Then you can bring us a story.
What's Miltos, anyway?
Miltos, the next best thing to gold.
Fucking Athenians want it all for themselves.
밀토스가 뭐야?
Self-important malacas.
Do you know where I can find the ship?
Could be anywhere, knowing Gotarzes.
Oh, I heard the plan was to intercept the shipment near Lestris Island,
레스트리스
due
섬?
south of Chaos.
Who is this captain you keep mentioning?
Gotarzes. Be thankful you don't know.
The Parthenon's got more chance of staying afloat than him.
이렇게 재밌어해?
Thank you.
If you find that Miltos, be sure to come back and share the wealth.
Of course, my friends.
뭐 멧돼지들까지 내려왔는데? 뭐야 이거? 여기 난장판이야?
If I can find the ship at the Miltos, it's easy money.
여기 다 받아서 가자.
You sound troubled.
I'm trying to steal Xenia a great treasure to celebrate
보물을
her victory
훔치려는
over
중인데
Chaos, but the
명령서를
directions have been stolen.
도난당했어요.
And I suppose you want someone to steal them back.
명령서를 찾아달라고?
Tried, but they were stolen by the leader of Koresia, who Xenia
ქსenia
banished from
도시에서
the city.
추방한 코레시아의
There's a new
지도자.
truce between them, but no pirate would touch that.
Lucky for you, I'm no pirate.
Are you saying you'll help me? There's something in it for you if you do.
I suppose I could get your directions.
Poseidon blesses me with good fortune at last.
So where am I going?
To the other side of the island.
섬 반대편에 있는
leader's
지도자의
house
집?
there.
지도자의 집 아까 갔다 왔잖아.
Head to the nearby village of Poisa and deliver it to my associate.
Where
마을은
is Piesa?
It's on the east coast of the island of Chaos.
동쪽 해안? 동쪽이면은 이따가 되겠다.
Don't worry, I'll get what you want.
Xenia will be thrilled. I await your return.
오케이. 퀘스트 하나 더 있는데 여기. 이거. 3개 한 번에 해버리자. 여기는 조선소인 것 같은데. 안녕하세요.
What do you need?
Is this a bad time?
Every time's a bad time. There's too much work and not enough people to do it. But I'm the only person who cares about that. Wait, did Xenia send you?
She said you'd have work for me.
Well, thank Poseidon. Finally, someone competent to help. Ships are pushing into our territory and testing us. Xenia wants to send a message to make sure people understand who owns this little part of the Aegean.
What kind of message do you want to send?
부셔달라는 거 아니야?
Ships while flying her
그럴
colors
줄
was the
알았어.
trick.
That's one way to do it.
We're still pirates. We've a reputation to uphold in these waters. And nothing says respect me like a bit of blood spilling.
Sounds to me like you're weakening the competition. Chaos not big enough for your ambitions?
If we're going to take more territory, we wouldn't be hiring the likes of you. We'd do it ourselves. Best way to prevent an attack is to strike first.
No arguments here. I'll sink the ships for you. What am I targeting?
Destroy a few ships from Sparta, a few from
스파르타
Athens,
아테네
and a few
각각?
bandit ones too.
That's a
도적단?
lot of ship sinking.
Just make sure you're flying Xenia's colors when you do the sinking. I'll pay you well to ensure the message is understood. Sails need repair, 3 broken oars on the top level, 2 on the second level, cracked spar. Ah, never a day.
자, 한바탕 해볼까?
The watch will be vigilant here.
여기 사람이 너무 많은데 여기는? 자, 일로 가서 하나. 잠깐. 얘만. 그치. 아씨, 둘이 걸렸다. 둘이 걸리면 안 되는데.
Guess it came from somewhere else.
얘, 그치. 아! 안 죽었다. 아씨, 걸렸어. 죽어, 빨리. 아, 일로 와봐 너. 뭐야? 다 걸렸나? 다 걸린 것 같은데? 아. 피해주고. 찌르기. 피해주고. 죽어. 그렇지. 어머. 지금 여기서 열심히 싸우고 있는데 쟤는 기둥이랑 싸우고 있네. 우두머리부터. 죽어. 숨통 끊기. 빡. 죽었어. 둘 남은 거 아니야 얘네? 죽어야겠지. 너도. 그렇지. 뭐야 얘? 아이 귀찮게 진짜. 야. 까버리기. 죽어.
There'll be trouble if I'm spotted here.
보자. 아니야. 지도자의 집 여기도 그거 있나?
This must be what she wants.
여기 지도자의 집 여기는 그거죠? 우두머리 죽이는 게 끝이었지? 그지 뭐. 퀘스트. 그리고 누구 만나야 되잖아. 이거 전달해줘야 되지? 이거 도둑이 아니야. 이거 어디야? 바로 여기네.
This all looks so...
오벨리아.
What are you doing here?
Oh, me? I was just in the area.
What happened to your associate?
He had other business to attend to. Left in a hurry. So I came to meet you.
I see.
Did you get the tablet?
의뢰비.
Before I hand over anything, I want my drachmi.
But of course. You're a man after my own heart, you know.
Thanks. Here's the tablet.
Excellent. Now we can really get to the matter at hand. Let's see what we have here. This is interesting. The treasure is hidden in some Minoan ruins. Ah, but it's underwater.
You can't swim?
I'm a pirate. Of course I can fucking swim. I just don't like sharks.
Oh, so you're a coward, not a weak.
I don't need to swim if I have a reliable mercenary to do it for me.
해줄게.
I might be interested in an adventure.
I can promise you this will be one to remember. Else Poseidon's trident spear me and drag me to the crushing deep.
All right. I suppose I can help you recover your treasure.
I knew you wouldn't be able to resist. Poseidon blesses me with good fortune at last.
So where am I going?
Here, take this key and
Just
head to the
London.
southern tip of Chaos. You'll find the entrance to the ruins there.
It's sticky. Is that blood?
Gods, no! Must have been the pomegranate I ate earlier.
얘 동료 죽인 거 아니야?
Time's a wasting.
What exactly is this treasure?
It's said to be in the ancient ruins of
Knossos
Knossos, so the
treasure.
treasure must be a rare artifact from before the island was settled.
What's it like down there?
The treasure is guarded by a frenzy of sharks. You'll find it in a chest at the heart of the island.
Well, if it had been an easy job, you'd have done it yourself. How will I know if I'm looking in the right place?
Head south from the lost garden of Bakilides. Even though the ruins are underwater, you'll see them just off the coast.
I'll get you what you want.
남쪽으로 갈 때 같이 하면 되겠죠? 밀도스 수승품.
Sails up!
You're released until the commander's return.
여기 뭐야? 여기도 퀘스트가 있네?
There is a shipwreck, and there is the Miltos.
여기도 뭐가 있는데 이거? 뭐야 이거 보물이? 보물이 여기 뭐 보물섬이야? 엄청나구만. 다 가져가자고. 통곡의 동굴. 들어와 상어. 빨리 와. 올 거잖아. 역시. 촥! 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 들어올 때 해야 돼. 지금. 아우씨. 물어. 아우. 에이씨. 어디가? 빨리 와. 촥! 나이스. 죽었, 안 죽었나? 안 죽었나? 베스. 또 올라갔다가 여기 시체가 떠다녀. 잠수. 엄청 깊이 있는데? 획득. 아 이게 밀토스구나. 밀토스. 아 이게 퀘스트였네. 보물이 많이 있는 건 줄 알았더니. 도편 수수께끼. 야 근데 여기 너무 뭔데? 보물 획득. 야 나가자. 큰일났다. 나가. 헐. 나가, 빨리. 죽겠다. 오! 오케이. 씨, 죽는 줄 알았네? 저 보물도 못 먹었는데? 들어가. 여기도 있네? 요거 먹고 밀도수 얼마나 이게 다 밀도수인가 보구나. 그것까지 먹으면 되겠죠 이제. 이것까지인가 보다. 오케이. 완료.
Every time, catharsis.
Now, I know the situation doesn't look good. Doesn't look good? We're fucking marooned.
You can't blame me for the rocks.
You're the captain. We fucking blame you for crashing.
아, 제가 선장인가 보다. 도와줘야 되나?
It was simple. An unarmed merchant ship. You gave that to Poseidon and then ran us onto the
얘
rocks.
해적이구나. 아,
We aren't far
폭력단.
from chaos. Someone will find us.
I hope the sharks find you first.
헐.
Stop! Keep the fuck out of this! The captain's going to get what's coming to him.
What has this man done?
What hasn't he done?
Oh, did he offend you? Poor delicate pirates.
Should have never agreed to work with this Malakas. We finally get a job from Xenia and he
Xenia?
sends us into the fucking ground.
엑센이 그 여자 해적 대장 아닌가?
How did you end up on this island?
I can explain. I am the captain.
We've heard enough from you, Captain.
I'll hear it from the
함장이 별로 신뢰가 없나
As I
보다.
was saying, we got into a great sea battle, which we won, thanks to me, and the victory was so sweet.
그러니까 싸우고 나서
Didn't
암초에
notice how
부딪혔다.
close to the rocks we were. A minor accident. Now, if you could just get us back to Chaos.
This man is your captain.
You can only be captain if you got a ship. And he ain't got one no more.
I can make it worth your while if you get me back to Chaos.
Stand aside.
Get out of my way. I'm taking Captain Gotarzis back to Chaos.
You'll be sorry you stuck your nose in where it doesn't belong. He's fucked us over too many times. No, the captain won't leave here alive.
Get behind me and stay close.
저 매일 멀어 얘들아. 이 애꾸눈이 네가 제일 문제야. 애꾸눈이 까버리기 빵. 오 마무리는 함장이. 근데 얘 데려다주기 나 귀찮은데.
Some fight, eh? Thank you, stranger. Now, if you can just get me back to Chaos, there's a reward in it for you.
There better be. You've seen what happens to people I disagree with. Let's get you to my ship and get you home then.
앞에 여기 완 있네.
Sails up now!
여기다가 정박하면 되겠죠?
Ready the line!
됐다.
Gotarzis!
That's not what I expected.
어 뭐야?
Gotarzis! I thought I lost you this
크세니아
time.
동료였네.
Where is your ship?
안중에.
Ship is gone, but he's alive.
And you think his life is worth a ship?
Ships can be rebuilt. A life cannot.
You spent too much time with the Athenians. Malaka. What's important
아
is that you're
동생이었어?
alive, brother.
아.
He's your brother?
It would be easier if he wasn't. What happened to the crew?
Those dogs turned on me. If it wasn't for this Mystios,
You would be dead.
Then you will be rewarded, Mystios.
짭짤하게 줘라.
Gotarzis promised a reward. A substantial one. If I remember it right.
Pay him then.
me? But you're the one who... Fine.
Come with me, stupid brother. Thank you, Alexios. Family is family, and for his life, I thank you.
오케이. 흉갑. 됐어. 낙원의 문제거리. 알렉시오스는 몰락하는 방군의 절박한 요청에 응하기 위해 미코노스에 상륙했습니다. 키라라라는 이름의 반군 두목을 찾아야 한다. 아테네 억압자들을 타도하기 위해서. 저긴데 항구가 어디 가야 배를 볼 수 있지? 미코노스시. 여기선 부를 수 있네. 린도스의 기념비. 보자. 바로 되네 퀘스트가.
The Delos Islands, two sides of the same coin. Delos, sacred birthplace of Artemis.
아르테미스 아폴로의 탄생지야?
And Mykonos, where people do everything that's forbidden on Delos.
Read me the note again.
아, 그 교단원.
Eagle-bearing Mystios. That's you. Otharkis, cruel leader of Delos Islands, takes money from our pockets and food from our mouths, all to feed his
Insatiable.
Yes, his insatiable thirst for power.
Podarkis is one of them, Varnavas. The ones hunting my family.
보다르케.
Keep reading.
We are a modest but fierce group of rebels who'd pay you handsomely to help us overthrow our vile oppressor. I pray the winds guide you swiftly to our shores, Mystios. Our people are dying. Signed, Kira.
키라.
I'm here for Podarkis' head. The rebels will lead me right to him.
These are such beautiful islands, Alexios. At least visit the sanctuary of Apollo before you start taking heads.
Does the note say where Kira is?
There are two locations marked. A camp along the northwestern coast and a hideout that looks like it's underneath the city.
도시의 지하.
Podarkis sounds like a cruel man.
He's worse. I once heard the family was late in paying their dues to the gods. Otharkis sent his men to their farm and took the young ones from their
헐,
beds.
애들을.
When their mater and pater woke up to feed the animals,
헐.
they discovered the animals were already feeding
제정신이 아니네,
on the corpses of their
포다르케스.
sons.
The sooner I send this monster to Hades, the better.
Even Hades would shudder in his presence.
This place seems nice.
델로스.
This island has a giant history, my friend.
We don't have time, Varnavas.
I meant Mykonos literally has a history involving giants. Apollo was once friends with Hyperboreans from the snowy north, until one day they sent 2 maidens and 5 of their men to Delos with offerings for the son of Zeus. They were never seen again.
And Mykonos?
The island itself was built from the corpses of
헤라클레스에게
giants
죽은
slain by the
거인들의 시체?
legendary Iraklis.
뻥이 심한데?
My mind wandered. Remind me what the note said.
Eagle-bearing
The
Mystios.
short version, please.
Otharkis, cruel leader, thirst for power, pay you handsomely, rebellion, people dying.
요약 감사.
It's time I met with this Kira.
I'll have the ship ready in case we need any immediate departures.
That was Kefalonia, and that was mostly your fault.
Haha, here, Alexios.
Tere, Varnavas.
키라 찾아서 그 뭐야 뭐라고? 그 미친놈 죽이면 되는 거겠죠? 은신처를 찾아야 된다고. 아, 동굴 밑. 그러니까 도시 밑. 그다음에 구릉 북동쪽 해변. 북동 쪽이면 이쪽이잖아. 이 해변 여기 이쯤인가? 그럼 이것 찍고 이것 찍고 이것 찍으면 나오겠네. 그죠?
There's the rebel hideout.
아, 은신처 여기가? 아, 도시 밑에 있다 그랬잖아. 여기로 들어가는 건가 보구나. 이 건물 밑으로. 저 아르테미스 동상인가 보다. 아, 아니네. 저기 동굴로 가야 되나 보다. 그럼 이거 찍고 가면 되겠죠? 안녕하세요.
I'm looking for the one called Kira. I've come in response to a call for help.
뭐야?
You missed.
아, 술 배틀 뜨고 있었네.
Are you here to spy, Athenian? Or maybe you are Athena herself, dressed in a dirty disguise?
난 신입니다.
Sure. I'm a god. You think it's wise to throw blades first and ask questions later?
Podarkes and his men have been hunting and killing us without mercy. His spies are everywhere.
얘가 포다르케스구나.
He won't rest until all who oppose him are dead. We are all that's left of the resistance.
오씨. 대두 스타일인데? 머리가 커.
This is the first night we aren't fighting for our lives. And it could be our last. And suddenly, you show up.
This is why I'm here. It's your symbol, right?
You're the Mystios who bears the eagle of Zeus. My apologies. These are dangerous times for anyone waging war against the Athenian Empire and the Delian League. I am Kira.
Your note mentions Podarkes. I'm going to find him.
His house is on the coast, north of
북쪽
Mykonos
해안.
City. But he's heavily guarded. We've never been able to get close enough without taking heavy casualties. This is why I sent for you.
I thought Delos was the heart of the Deliagi League. Athens' pride and joy.
We were, until Athens took the League's treasury away from Delos.
동맹의 금고.
So they could build a statue of Athena mocking Apollo. The people pleaded with Podarkes not to trust Athens with the treasury, but his thirst for power made him deaf to his people.
If things are so miserable, why doesn't Delos abandon the League?
Podarkes sends Athenian soldiers to collect money from us all. The moment that stops, Athenian ships will burn our islands to the ground.
I came here to help you deal with one man, not go to war.
Which is why I sent word of a rebellion to the mighty Alexios, and Sparta too.
Podarkes discovered the other camp and sent Athenian soldiers to attack.
Malaka!
You and your rebels are too drunk to fight. Leave the soldiers to me.
아니 싸워야 된다면서 술이나
If
퍼먹고
you
있어
think
얘네?
I'm going to miss a chance to kill Athenians, you're the one who's drunk.
방금 술 먹다 쓰러진 애 아니야? 얘네 좀 이상하다. 제정신이 아닌데?
Did Sparta answer your call for help?
A polemarchos named Thaletas and a handful of Spartans landed on Mykonos not long before
지
you.
혼자 타냐
It's
말을?
their camp we're headed to, isn't it?
Thaletas needs our help now, though he'd never admit it.
Sounds Spartan, all right.
뭐야 이거? 싸워야 되는 거야? 귀찮게 시. 빠. 안 죽어 왜? 안 죽어. 누굴 죽여야 되는 거야? 단원. 코스모 교단원. 얘는 내 저거 맞아? 제부터 도와줄까? 그거
I could do this all day.
수원의 쪽지. 아이. 저거 막 다쳐. 너가 잡어. 그렇지. 잡았어 다? 뭐야? 또 왔어? 빨리빨리 잡자. 계속 오는데? 그냥 가자. 계속 싸울 거야 여기서? 아이 귀찮게 이씨. 가자. 뭐야? 아직도 있어? 빨리 가자 빨리빨리. 여기 길거리 있으면 계속 나와 얘네. 가야돼. 뭐 여기야? 존나 많은데? 피해주고 피해주고 피해. 찌르고 그거 무관호출은 그건가 보다. 그 뭐야 전투 상황 아닐 때 되는 거구나. 까버리기. 피해복을 하냐 너? 건방진놈이 이게. 피해복은 나만 하는 거야. 아 무슨 현상금 사냥꾼이야 이 퀘스트 하는데. 아이씨. 피해. 나도 독 피해주고 독 묻히고 좋았어. 피해. 아 니 때문에 맞았잖아. 얘야? 저격수? 피해. 이 자식이 이게? 턴. 피해주고. 피해. 다구뿐이야 이거. 피해. 여기 빨간 거 너무 많이 나오는데? 피해.
Well, that got the blood pumping. I should talk to this Spartan.
바다 누웠고 찌르고. 그렇지. 얘도 공격해. 발로 까버리기. 찌르기. 피해. 발로 까. 피해. 아픈데? 이 건방진 애를 부를까 일로? 일로 와봐 너. 까버리기. 뭐 안 떨어지냐? 얘네 이제 안 떨어지네? 아 얘네 대신 싸워주고 좋은데? 야 그동안 회복 좀 해야겠어. 왜 나한테 공격을 해? 이상한 거라 저거? 나 죽겠는데 이러다? 오케이. 일단 튀어야 돼. 피해보. 튀어도 되지? 너도 용병이니까 이해하잖아. 어? 원래 용병은 이렇게 하는 거야. 알지? 나이스. 너도 독 던지고 하잖아. 어? 원래 이렇게 싸우는 거야. 용병은 임마. 머리 임마. 피해. 아우씨. 건방진 놈 저거. 피해.
I knew I'd find him.
이 자식아. 그만 던져라. 아우 좀 그만. 아우 씨. 피해. 찌르기. 너도 더 걸렸다. 어? 이 자식아. 어휴. 어우 진짜 오지게 안 죽어. 죽어. 아킬레스의 발. 그래도 전설급을 주네요. 활을. 좋았어. 뭐야 겁나 멋있는데? 오, 오케이. 저격수라고 활을 주는구만. 사계 사격. 여기는 그런 거 없나? 보물? 퀘스트 지역이라 없나? 없나 보네.
You fought well, Kira.
남친인가?
You too. Spartan?
인이었어요.
I was, but that was a long time ago. Spartan blood is eternal, stranger. What's your name?
This is Alexios, the one I told you about.
They call me Thaletas. I was Polemarchos to the Spartans here.
Was?
Our ship was sunk. Our generals killed. There are only a few of us left.
We've all lost friends to this war.
And we will mourn them later.
She's right. We shouldn't be standing here, drenched in Athenian blood.
We'll be safe in the hideout. Let's talk there.
Will you come to the hideout now or meet us there later?
가자.
There's no time to waste. We'll go to the hideout now.
How long till Podarkis finds us? We're right under his nose.
His nose is so high in the air, he couldn't find the statue of Artemis Agrotera if he was standing on her head.
We know where he lives. I say we knock down his door and run our spears through his face.
That's a terrible plan.
The Spartan phalanx is impenetrable in a ground assault.
Not when there's only 12 of you.
얘네가 지금 말싸움이나 해가지고 머리 아픈 거 같죠?
General, to those men now, you need to
알렉시오스.
think with your head.
All you do is hide in caves and lurk in shadows. We didn't come here to hide. We came here to fight.
And we will. But right now we're outnumbered. We must be strategic. Alexios, what do you think we should do?
전략적.
Kira's right. Taking them head on would be suicide.
Sailing here was suicide. Right now, my men are on the beach. That's where I'll be.
Let us don't.
If you decide you actually want to win this rebellion, come find me.
Spartans.
Don't mind him. He'll be fine after he kicks something. But I'm glad you agree with me, Alexios. Meet me at the Temple of Artemis. There we can discuss how to take down Podarkis.
아 그냥 여기서 얘기해. 뭐 또 글로 그래 귀찮게. 그럴 거면 여기 왜 온 거야?
This is going to be a long rebellion.
아이씨 귀찮게 하네.